shoot. Murray, back it up. There it goes.
Cantor tried to help. Yeah, George, he's kind of showing everyone that shoulder's on. Lillard, blocked from behind. Lillard, a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three, and it's good! 48-9 and 50 points.
Sports Talk World, what's going on? It's Terrence McCoy here. What's up, Will?
What's up, T?
Game 2 of the series has tipped off. Playoffs has officially started, if you want to say. This is when things get a little real.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with the Raptors and the Sixers. Who is checking Kawhi? Like, 45 points. He pretty much was just a one-man wrecking crew. Like, hey, y'all, I see y'all slipping a little bit. You know, Kyle Lowry had 9 points. You know, get on my back. I'm going to take this game 1, but game 2, y'all got to wake up. Because I can't do it by myself. If the Sixers don't get it going, this series not even going to 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long series.
It's gonna be a very, very
maybe
long
4-1.
Tobias Harris, 14 points. Their highest scorer was JJ Redick with 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's a shooter. He's not the type to check you.
Right.
His job, like Ray Allen, hey, get behind the 3-point line. I'm gonna dish to you. You chuck it.
Right. Catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot. You know, 5 for 12 from 3 for the 3 ball, 6 for 13 overall. But my thing is, and we always go back to this guy, Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
10 points. Not 10 points. That was Butler. 14 points. If Ben Simmons don't wake up
right
and keep that same energy you had with the Sixers, not Sixers, the Brooklyn Nets, it's not gonna be a long series.
Yeah, I mean, like I understand he went 7 and 8 from the field, but like with no 3-point attempts, and I understand he don't have a shot.
Yeah,
but
you know why.
Right, but it's one of those basic things. Like, you're a professional. You ain't got to be efficient from the 3, but have some type of shot where teams will respect you and they can't be left open. Like, you can't even make it an open 3. Like, any NBA player can make an open 3. It shouldn't be left open. Like that alone is poor.
Yeah, it's like I said, you're a point guard.
Right.
Like, you got to at least chuck at least 3 threes, at least.
Right. Like,
but every time we criticize Ben, somebody is showing him out videos because he always come back and at least drop 30.
Right.
But if, like I said, nobody on this starting 5 had at least 20 points.
Mm-mm.
And Butler, I understand, you know, when he's with Minnesota, he had probably carry low because we know what happened with him in Minnesota. Like, you know, he's like, oh, I'm the only one doing all of it.
Right.
Now he came with Philly, and I was like, some was saying, oh, he can take a load off because, you know, he got Ben and B and everybody. He still needs to bring that dog.
Yeah.
Because if he don't bring that dog, then I just don't know with this team, the Sixers team. That's why I'm not fully sold on him.
Yeah. I think, Jimmy, at least with that talent around him, at least I say a minimum of 20. A minimum of 20. Like my ideal stat line from the start of 5, at least 25 from Jimmy, at least 20 from Ben Simmons, and B, you give me another 20. That's 65 right there.
Mm-hmm.
At least right there.
And your bench players. Right,
and then your bench players, and then you incorporate Tobias Harris and JJ Redick. Like, you can get a solid 15. Like,
but see, we can go to Embiid. He's not healthy.
No, he's definitely
so
not.
That is going to be the very red target because he's not healthy. A healthy Embiid will be amazing.
Yeah,
but if Embiid is not at least 70%, I want to say, because he's their best player. But if he can't come at his full level, not even half his level, the Sixers have no chance.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep in mind this. You said, Kawhi had 29. Kyle Lowry. Well, not Kyle. Let me start with I think his name is Pascal. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. 29 points. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was second highest score on the Raptors. Gasol only had 8 points.
Right.
Kyle Lowry 9 points. Mm-hmm. Green 7 points. If they get on the same accord and like really start dropping buckets, because we know this from Kyle Lowry. That's why I'm never really a Kyle Lowry fan.
Right.
Don't see him in the first game, but in the second game he dropped at least 20.
And the crazy thing is, if it was just each other's starting five, the 76ers would have won. They scored, or at least played a more efficient game around.
It's just nobody could check Kawhi, which I actually don't see nobody on the Sixers, at least starting five, checking Kawhi.
And like you said, if Embiid is not at least 70%, that whole paint presence is gone. Exactly. So Kawhi is just going to have another field day in game 2 in that paint. Like, he's going to make setup shot and just be sitting right under the basket putting up shots.
It's like, hey, get on my back. They can't check me.
Right.
I'm going to ride this wave.
Right. Just be there when I need y'all.
Yeah, but game 2 is definitely a must win for the Celtics.
Definitely
it's going
to
be a long, long series. My homeboy's going to really rub this sand in my face. Because I laughed at him. Who would have thought the Celtics would have smacked the Bucks around like that?
Yeah, they because
we talked out trash.
Let me put some respect
on
the Boston Celtics franchise. Because I wasn't sold on the sweep they had first round.
Yep.
But I'm sold. Y'all got me back on y'all bandwagon. The way y'all performed in game 1, this is the Celtics I wanted to see getting ready late towards the end of the season.
Don't get me wrong. I had the Celtics in the finals when the NBA season first started, but we saw the turmoil and all the destruction in the locker room. And after that game, with Kyrie on the floor, they wasn't winning no games.
Right.
And without him, they was winning. They haven't lost a game without him.
Right.
But this like I said, what we wanted. A whole Celtics team coming together.
Exactly.
But can it keep up? This is only game 1. But can't take no way from Boston. They did that thing in game 1. Respecting that same engine game 2, but we gotta get to the Bucks, man. Greek Freak, potential MVP. 22 points, but you'll think, that's a good thing. 22 is not bad. But he took 21 shots.
Yeah, definitely.
7 shots and 3 was from the 3 ball. What are you doing behind there? I mean, I know, it'll be cool for your big and your best player shoot threes, but that's where your shots came from.
Yeah, as a coach, I'm living with that.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, like you just like Ben Simmons been out there. You can stay out there and have fun with that, right? Like you're no threat to me out there.
Al Horford checked him. I want to say checked Greek Freak. I thought I would never say that. And he left with 20 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, 2 big blocks on him.
And I'm not used to seeing Greek Freak's shots get blocked.
Yeah,
at all.
This is one of those times when you see experience over talent. And with the Celtics have been here before. Yeah, legitimately, this is Giannis' team. He's still young. He didn't trust his team, so it kind of got in a hole early because the defensive schemes, whenever he drove, you seen the shifting note coming towards him, the double team, triple teams, and he's still forcing up shots. And even when he kicked it out, the next best option he had was Middleton, which ended with 16 points, and he was 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. That's not bad for your shooter.
Yeah,
but the rest of the team, Lopez, Bledsoe, and Brown, they combine for 9 points. Like that won't get it done. And if those 3 don't assist Giannis and Giannis finds some trust in his team, it's gonna be another outing in game 2 and it's gonna go Celtics' favor.
But see, like, I'm picking up what you just said. You probably said this. Like I said, Brooke, Sterling, Eric Bledsoe, and Pat combined with them, 4 for 26 from the 3 ball. it was like nothing went their way. This is a good 3-point shooting team.
Right. All season long. Came in everybody's arena. Dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we never seen this Bucks.
I think this series is going to be experience versus the new school. Mm-hmm. Like I said, Bucks have not been here, but the Celtics are known for this.
Yeah,
they've been here, but this is the first time Kyrie and Hayward are healthy.
Yeah,
so that's where experience and youth going to really go side to side. Like, are you going with the team that's been here before, or you go with a team that that's number one in the East, and is that really going to matter?
Right.
The fact that Celtics been here, but this team is dominant. They're number one in the East. They haven't been here before, so they're like, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
And like Greek Freak, he can't do it by himself. So he got to put trust in, let's say, Brooke, Eric Bledsoe, Pat.
Yeah.
If they struggle, then it's like it's nothing.
Yeah, because I mean, as a team, this was a team loss.
Yeah.
Can't just put it on Giannis' back like, he was doing too. No, this was a team loss. Like, legitimately, from the field, the Bucks was 31 for 89. That's 34%.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the Celtics, that was 47 for 84, a 50%. Like, that's gonna win. Like, even if like Giannis had a good game, like those percentages alone, the Celtics will win regardless.
And even with the bench, like Gordon Hayward, Scary Terry, they combined for 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. So it wasn't just the starters; the bench was getting it done also.
Yeah,
like the game was pretty much over by halftime.
Yeah, it was.
So definitely, especially they're home again.
Yeah,
this is definitely a must-win.
Yeah.
For the Bucks. If the Celtics win, it's hard enough to win one game on a road, especially game one.
So if you could steal another game and then go home with momentum,
long series. Give Greek Freak help.
Yeah,
that's all.
Trust your brothers, Greek.
Yeah,
trust your brothers.
All right, but those are the game two that's already kicked off. Gotta go see your boys. We're gonna go into that in a minute. We're gonna talk about the Trailblazers and the Nuggets series that's gonna kick off soon. Trailblazers coming off that, Dame being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Waving. With the Nuggets, honestly, I'm not the type of guy to say they didn't deserve to be here. Because they won.
Yeah,
Get credit where credit's due.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you have the advantage in this game, this series? Are you going for? I'm gonna say Trailblazers are probably more hotter than the Nuggets right now.
Yeah.
So that's it. Who do you have in this series?
I mean, I think this is just a clone of the Boston and Bucks series, like experience over new school. Even though the Trailblazers they had a dark cloud over them.
Yeah.
But they got a lot more playoff experience and know how playoff tempo go. I mean, I have the Trailblazers winning this one again. It should. I'm hoping it should be a good series. 4-2.
That sounds about right. All right, keep in mind, the Nuggets did beat the Trailblazers. Well, actually dominated them in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see if that can carry on. I'm gonna go with the Trailblazers just for a simple fact. In that last game against the Spurs, like the defense just. Well, I'm like this. If the Spurs would have gave like better effort.
Yeah.
And like DeRozan would be hot, the Spurs would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the Denver's defense was just a little sometimes.
Yeah.
I think they just won off because of a lackadaisical Spurs, really. But I'm giving credit where credit's due. They did win. But I think if how can I put it without being disrespectful to the Nuggets? How about this? Get the Trailblazers, they always have to play much, much better than the series I've seen from the Spurs. The Trailblazers are entering being red hot, especially Dame.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give the advantage to the Trailblazers too. They've been kicked out 2 years in a row from the second round.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, they have a point to prove, and
they got the nation's attention.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run with the Trailblazers also. All right, here go time you've been waiting for. I know you got something to get off your chest, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rockets and the Warriors. We all know what happened, but since this is your team, go ahead. I'll let you take over.
So first of all, this game one, I didn't expect nothing less of this dogfight. The Rockets did start out real rough. They started 0 for 7. I mean, it's not bad, but playing against a high caliber team as the Warriors, you need to come out the gate punching. Like, you cannot be having molasses. You need to be moving. Like, the Rockets, they finished 31-70, 41%. They was 14 for 47 from the 3-point line. That's 29%. That's horrible to be playing against the Warriors. Like, the Warriors, like, even though the Warriors were 7 for 22.
Yeah.
But that's on an off night for them. Like legitimately, you have to play your A1 game, like to even keep it close. So for this to even be close, I'm surprised. But you're probably wondering, we was robbed.
That's exactly what I wanted to get.
We was robbed.
Yep. Let you
now
see how you feel.
This is the thing. On the Draymond play, good no call. Because one, if you look at any of Harden's jump shots, he doesn't extend his feet to that extent. He kicks his foot out a little bit, but not too much, not drastic. He did flop. Mm-hmm. But by the rules, the shooter has to have an area to land in, which Draymond was in that area. Like, if we
saying that was good no call,
right? Like,
I'll let you talk.
If we go to the rules,
let you talk.
Section 1, personal fouls. I'm gonna read it verbatim. A player should not hold, push into, charge into, impede the progress of any opponent by extending a hand, arm, leg, knee, or bending the body into the position that is not normal. Like,
bending the body.
Granted, now I'm okay with that no call. But however, there was other calls. Clay was sticking James Harden. It was a no call. Same type of jump shot. Harden didn't he kicked his leg out, but it was part of his jumper. And when Harden landed, Clay was in his landing zone, which their knees collided. No call. So I feel as though the refs played a real big part in this game. Like, I'll give y'all that one, but there was a lot of calls, and you cannot tell me it wasn't called both ways. No. Like, the refs had a big hand in this. Like, and I want to see game 2 called fairly. Like, it's an outrage, and it blows my life.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that should have been a call.
Mm-hmm.
Harden should have got his call. Oh my goodness, you can't enforce the rules one way, not enforce it the other way. Like, enforce the rules how it is written.
Mm-hmm.
Harden need his space to land, which he did not have no space. Foul. Blow the whistle. It's a foul.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I feared with this series. We talked about the refs. We talked about James Harden traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Faking his awesome flops.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, we have the Warriors with the illegal screens and all that and the third. These are two teams that we question officiating that are playing together.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, oh, Rockets didn't get this call. They're helping the Warriors. oh, Warriors got this call. Oh, because so it's like it's either way. We're going to go back to the referees because these are two teams that are known for not getting calls that should be getting calls. They're playing against each other. So what it's going to do? It's going to raise a lot of eyebrows. Like, whose side is the refs on? Are you going to make this call? Are you going to make this call? Oh, you didn't call this, but when it happens to them, are you going to make that call? So it's too much hoopla with refs and all of this. Like, it should have been a call. It's in the rule book, what you said. Make the call. It's the playoffs. You cannot. You have to make those calls. Like, you're forcing teams to lose a big game. Big game ones are big.
Right. And it's one thing if it would have happened like first quarter, but like when it's coming down to
fourth quarter. Sorry to cut you off, but fourth quarter, couple minutes left. This is like, I'm sorry, that makes me mad also.
Right.
It just makes me mad.
And I mean, me personally, maybe this is my karma coming back around to my team because I was so for it was a no call with the Rams and the Saints.
Basketball, this basketball season, man.
But
that's over with.
Hey, karma is karma. Hey, you
want to be fair. Y'all got nothing out of that. Just a Super Bowl appearance. No, you ain't getting nothing out of it. Just a Super Bowl appearance. If you want to be real.
Hey, if this keep going the way this going, all we gonna get is a second round appearance.
All right, but get back to basketball. But gotta make that call. I think this is what I feared with this series, where refs gonna play their hand in this series. And we saw CP3 get ejected off a no call.
Late game.
Very late, with 3 seconds left. Like, yo, you couldn't let the man play 3 more seconds.
Right, like, and one thing, and I also feel as though refs personally, they always gotta like show, oh, this I run this, you know, because like you can't jar them, you can't make any type of gestures like toward like it's a motion after a play. Oh, you want to tee somebody up? You just like no, you just trying to show your dominance. You're affecting the game. Like the swing of the game, the momentum of the game, like that's a big factor. Like
I told you this is what happened in this series. Even though it happened to y'all, I thought it'd be the other way around because we saw in the regular season, like months prior, that the Warriors had their problems with officiating. And you know, KD, Draymond, even Steph had problems with officiating. And, you know, they want to show like, hey, I'm in charge of this game. This whistle can change a lot.
Yeah. And
it's like they want to. Like you say, want to make it known, like, I run this. Y'all can play, but this little whistle I got dangling down my neck is going to change a lot.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I feel. Like, I just want a good, clean series. Like, make the calls when it happened. Everyone had no issues.
Yeah. I definitely feel as though, like, with this controversy after game 1, now, going into game 2, the refs are going to be more lenient on the whistle, both ways, to try to reset the balance and the flow of this whole series now. And I feel as though game 2 will go in our favor because it's like, okay, the refs not going to stay in it. Harden, trust me, I already can see it. Harden will get a lot more calls going into the game to show that, oh no, we're not being biased. Which we're being fair both ways and everything.
So they're gonna make the right calls on both teams.
Yeah,
I hope so.
To balance it back out.
One thing you was wrong about. Remember last time you said one game will be Rockets dominating, Warriors dominating. You was wrong. This game was close. We lost by 4.
It was.
I hope they keep that and the rest really change so we can enjoy a game without any eyebrow raises. Like, what about this? What about this? So. Yeah, let's hope so. But let's jump to football. You know the draft is over with.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I'm so blessed to be raised that my dad raised me, not be a Giants fan. Like, Dad, you're watching this. I'm really happy that they made me a Giants fan. 'Cause I wouldn't know what I would do.
I definitely checked on all friends, family, fans that live, support, and love New York Giants.
Like, when I'm watching it, and I'm chilling, like, 6th-round pick, Dwayne Haskins. Then they said, no. It's like, Daniel Jones. I'm like, wait, what? Who? I'm like, wait. And I saw him get jersey. I was like, they done messed up.
Even when you text me, when I text, at least it's a quarterback.
Yeah, then I told you they passed on Dwayne Haskins though. You're like, what?
Oh, bruh. Even you seen his face when they made the pick. Like y'all dumb.
I feel so bad for him though, Daniel Jones, because he don't deserve this. He got drafted. Like, cool. He don't deserve this, but let's go. Giants organization. Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State, Big Ten quarterback. Know what he has done, and like he's going up against like dog schools. Got this play from Duke. I've never seen a Duke football game before. We think of Duke. First thing you think of
Coach K.
Blue Devils. Duke Blue Devil basketball. Don't think about football. Dude 6'10". All right, cool. But he's definitely not. He hasn't been playing the competition Dwayne Haskins has been playing. And Dwayne Haskins completes 70% of his passes in the Big Ten. And he's not a runner. He's a thrower.
Right. And yeah, he pocket pass.
50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions in the Big Ten. Like, the Big Ten is nothing to mess around with. Like, ACC is ran by Alabama. Then, like, Big Ten, you know who's coming out of the Big Ten. Because they're all Rough Riders over there. And you pass on Dwayne Haskins. Do you not know that, yes, this man has a relationship with the Mannings, Eli. Right. Well, of course, you're like, hey, get this dude. And like, you walked into that trap.
Yeah.
Now you have to play with him for 15 years, going up against Carson Wentz, Dwayne Haskins. He's in the division. Dak Prescott. He done messed up. The Giants, they done messed up.
So with that, really, the Giants are just playing for 2020's draft.
Yeah. This is my thing also. You didn't have to get him in a 6.
Yeah.
Like, a little bit stupid because Washington needed a quarterback, so that would have been real stupid. You could have traded. You had a buckload of second-round picks.
Yeah, I mean, I know you needed a quarterback, but I'd have definitely that was a waste because like out of both their numbers hit, like Daniel's numbers was horrible compared. They definitely lost. They lost that.
Yeah, they're the biggest loss. But like I said, I'm happy. I'm not a Giants fan. You don't know. He could shot the world. He could shot the world. He could. You can quote what Max said. He has to be a Hall of Famer now. So this is so much pressure on him that he does not deserve. He don't deserve this pressure. But it's like, if you're a Giants fan, it's like, you pass on Dwayne, you better draft this dude. Better be a Hall of Famer.
I mean, you right. Okay. Let me change my approach. Okay, you right, because at the end of the day, he is still sitting behind Eli, 2-time MVP quarterback. That still is a Manning, that still has a brilliant brain, and he still has an option to reach out to even go further than Eli. He can. Oh, can I train with Peyton? You know. So you're right. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah. He said behind Eli, but he has a relationship with him and Peyton, so they know he knows them.
Right. So.
Yeah, we'll see. I say he could shop the world and be like, bruh, who's this guy? He could light up everything. He could take the division.
Jump out the gate and be like a Carson Wentz, you know.
But if things go wrong,
could be like a Ryan Lee.
But go to my team, Ravens. They're giving us a B+ in the draft. Hollywood was exactly what we needed. You know, I wanted Riley. Didn't get Riley, but we got a fast, route-running, good hands receiver. I think he's going to flow well with Lamar. They need to get in the lab and get on the same accord. Got our outside linebacker, potential Terrell Suggs replacement. I'm happy with our picks. Got a lineman, which we desperately needed on that left side. Honestly, if Hollywood and Lamar get on the same page with Ingram and Gus, this offense can be fast. Like one of the fastest offenses in the league. So I'm happy with our draft.
That definitely quick huddle will be deadly.
Yes. And that's it. Well, our picks.
I mean, the flip it over the Rams. I give us a B plus.
Mm-hmm.
They did what I exactly thought they would do. They went 5 defensive picks, 3 offensive. They got a safety, which I said that they needed. Correction. They didn't even just get one. They got 2 safeties, a linebacker, Dakota Allen from Texas Tech, got a defensive tackle and a corner, and we both got two linemen because we lost 2. So
yeah,
hopefully we don't take too much of a fall back, and this we should pick up where we left off at.
Yeah. I'm just looking through these grades. They gave him Oakland the B-. They got my guy Josh Jacobs, running from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good solid pick. They said overall they gave the Johnson a B plus.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that. Of course, Page got an A plus, but it really don't matter.
I mean, there was a lot of winners and losers of this draft. Like you said, we don't want to hear the Pats.
They can get somebody off YouTube,
right? The Bills, Jags, and the Bucks. They had solid picks. The losers though, KC, I don't know, and the Texans, they could have did better.
Yeah, they're giving Texas a C minus actually.
Yeah,
I'm looking at, and that's pretty much it. They give y'all a B.
Yeah,
but that's a draft. Hopefully these players bring to the table what we expect from them to bring.
This is right. Like this is only stage 1. You know, college numbers don't mean nothing now.
Mean nothing.
Now it's about OTAs, training.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the NFL.
Stay healthy, please.
Right.
But that's all for football. But I'm keep saying, but basketball got game 2 tipping off tonight, and we're gonna be locked in on it.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, Sports All World. Thank you for joining us. Terrence McCoy.
Your boy Will.
We're gonna see you next time.